Yo, what's going on? This your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And I got an email from a bad boy member. And remember, if you are a bad boy member, you get all your questions answered immediately. So this one says, hey, what's up? I'm a bad boy member. Appreciate the game and efforts in enlightening us men on how to navigate in the game of life. I know you are in a relationship with a white female, and a lot of your videos tend to feature a lot of white girls. However, you have mentioned that you have dated black girls in the past. I get the impression that you mainly deal with white girls. Would like to see and soak up a video with your perspective on dealing with different types of girls from different racial backgrounds based on your experiences and in the game does it have to be different, tailored based on the different types of girls, and how so? Look forward to your response. All right, so basically, so you want to know, is it like different when you're dealing with different chicks from different races and all this other stuff, right? Now, see, the way that, like, if you're a black dude, right, and if you are dating women who are quote unquote outside your race and all that other stuff, you're gonna run into different types of things based off of that girl and how she was brought up, based off of how her family thinks. So for example, I was dating this Asian chick, and so I remember, like, I would take some pictures with her, and before she put the pictures up on her Facebook, she would sort of cut me out the picture. So then I asked her about it. I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? What's up with that, right? And then she was like, oh, because, my family, and I'm not sure what they're going to think if they see me with you and all this other goofy shit. You feel what I'm saying? So she was scared about what her family was going to think if she's dating a black guy, right? But she was into me. She was feeling me, but she still had this, fear of what her family's going to think. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's little shit like that that'll happen, right? Or, you might be dating a white girl, and sometimes you'll come across white women who, if they're dating a black guy, you'll come across white women who sort of, they'll say something that is sort of ignorant. You understand? That can come across as racist, but they don't even realize they're saying it like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to have people who, are blatantly on some white supremacist racist shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then you have the ones who, they just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You understand? In most cases. And a lot of those women who seem like they don't know what they're talking about, they really know what they're talking about. They just trying to play like they don't know what they're talking about. But some actually will say something or be ignorant to certain things and just don't fucking know. You understand what I'm saying? And then, you tell them what the deal is, and then now they'll understand what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit also happens. But when it comes to, you trying to date and holler at chicks from different races, right? The thing is that what I've noticed is that at the end of the day, when you're dealing with the specific individual, you deal with the individual who sort of, that you like. You deal with the chick who cooperates with you and you like how they are. So what I mean by this is, no matter if I'm dating a black girl, white girl, Asian girl, Hispanic, whatever she is, all the types of women that I date are sort of the same. And what I mean by this is, I'm only going to date a chick who cooperates. So basically, if she's white and she's cooperating, I'm fucking with her. If she's black and she's cooperating, I'm fucking with her. If she's Asian and she's cooperating, I'm fucking with her, and so on and so forth. You feel what I'm saying? So all I'm really looking for is the cooperation. And, based off of their race, it doesn't dictate whether or not they're going to cooperate or not. If they're going to cooperate, it's because they're the cooperative type, or they're choosing to cooperate with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't like fucking with, hood chicks. You understand? And I've met hood chicks from like every race, meaning you got black hood chicks and you got those white girl hood chicks that, they have that like it's almost like they're trying to mimic being a quote unquote black chick. You understand what I'm saying? Like they got that hood swag. Like I don't fuck with that at all with any race. You understand what I'm saying? And so, the thing is that it's not necessarily that you're going to always run into white girls or this girl, that girl that's going to act different. It's more so you sort of just peep game and pick and choose the chicks who are going to act the way you want them to act, and then you deal with them in that manner. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because, and this is what makes it interesting, is because, at the end of the day, and I've always said this, is that race is, basically made up. And racism, the system, is real. You understand what I'm saying? So so I'm saying that to say this, is that the fact that race is actually made up, it shows itself within when you get into these individual situations with these women, meaning it's you and this girl, or it's you and that girl. And then when you break it down, at the end of the day, you start to see, okay, she's just the chick. No matter if she's white, black, but this and that, whatever. She's just a woman. She's going to have her little emotional things going on. She's going to be feminine, hopefully. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, that's what you see. Now, the reason why I've dated, or you've probably seen me in a lot of pictures with more white chicks, or I've dated more white chicks in the past, really truthfully had to just do with my surroundings. Because when I was younger, I was, in a predominantly black neighborhood. So most of the women I dated were black. Then as I got older and I moved around, I started to get into more mixed neighborhoods, and even more neighborhoods where there was a lot more white girls around. So then just by them being there, that's why I ended up dating those white girls. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't necessarily where because some people, they actively go and pick, a white chick or a black chick or whoever. But I just basically hollered at whoever was fucking in front of me. You feel what I'm saying? So if there's a white girl there, I'm hollering at her. If there's a cute Asian girl there, I'm hollering at her. If there's a black girl, I'm hollering at her. So I'm not necessarily picking or choosing based off of a race. I just see like, yo, you're a chick, you got a vagina, you want to fuck and you're cute, let's do this. That was it. You feel what I'm saying? And then I would peep how they would act, how cooperative they were, how cool they were, how comfortable they were sexually. And then I would make, shit pop off, right? Now, you're going to have in general, a different type of vibe based off of race and culture, just strictly because, you're in a society that, people are brought up a certain way. Since you are a certain race or whatever, you're going to experience your life based off of, interacting with other people, responding to you as that race and all this other stuff. So in general, you're going to have a certain, white girls act a certain way. Maybe you have some Asian chicks act this way, some black girls act this way in general. But at the end of the day, when you get to the individual person, when you get down to you and that one girl, you start to see, it's really about who that individual is. So the thing is that when I'm dealing with a woman, at the end of the day, I see who she is. You understand? I see if she is cool enough to fuck with me. It's really that simple. And it doesn't necessarily, matter what the race is. You feel what I mean? And even now, when you see me in a lot of pictures, if you go on my Instagram or whatever, you'll see like me with a whole bunch of pictures of chicks or whatever. And a lot of that, again, had to do with where I was at and who I was in front of. You feel what I'm saying? So I got pictures on there with white girls, black girls, Asian girls, whoever. But it really just had to do with who was in the vicinity and, and me approaching them and talking to them and interacting with them at that moment. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is, I don't want you guys to sort of get the idea that you have to technically come at a certain chick a different way because of their race. But what you got to understand is, you know, if you're a black dude, you know, or even if you're a Asian dude or Indian dude, if you're like a non-white dude, and even if you are a white dude, you got to understand certain dynamics depending on if you're a white dude approaching a black woman or whatever it is. So, you know, what you got to understand is, you know, depending on your race and you approaching chicks from other races, what's going to help you is if you approach them as a chick first and not really worry too much about the race. The only thing you need to understand about the race is that you have to understand sometimes her reaction to you might be a little different depending on your race. So let's say if you are a black guy trying to approach a white girl, or let's say Asian girl or whatever, and that white girl or Asian girl may have never been with a black guy ever. You understand? So there might be a little bit of nervousness, curiosity, whatever the fuck it is. You never know. Or that white girl or Asian girl might, you know, been with a whole bunch of black guys and just love black dudes. And then it'll be probably a little bit easier for you just off the strength that you're black. You understand? Same thing with a white dude. A white dude might, you know, approach a black woman who's not really into white dudes. You understand? Because you got a lot of black chicks that just don't fuck with white guys. You feel what I'm saying? Or that's just not their thing. Then you got black women who are like, you know, fuck it. Yeah, you know, it's all good. Let's make it happen. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, the thing is that you just have to understand that there are going to be, it's going to be a different type of energy that's thrown out there based off of the girl and you, if you guys are different races and sort of how she's been brought up. But at the end of the day, if you get past that, meaning you first approach her as I'm approaching you as a man approaching a woman, you understand? And just leave it at that, then you'll probably have more success dealing with these women because you're not making it sort of an issue. Because if you make it an issue, then that's going to be an issue in the interaction. If you're not making it an issue, then it's not going to be an issue. And then you could just have a conversation and interact with her on some regular shit. You feel what I'm saying? Even if she is the one making it an issue, by you not making it an issue, it usually will not be an issue because, again, as a man, you are leading the situation. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that is what it is. All right. So if any of you guys have any questions, make sure you click the link below and also make sure you join Bad Boy Membership. Go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 to 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.